100 jumping jacks?
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
That's you.
Yes, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
That sounds like double time. I didn't back from this again.
Yes, sir.
First set of 30.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Very good. Can you raise your hand if the warm-up is easy? Be honest. Easy to execute. Can you do it at any? Can you do this once a day? Raise your hand if you can do this once a day. Okay, you're not sore because we did a warm-up every day, right? That's what I mean by easy. Right? It's easy to do.
Yes,
I mean, y'all do this. Yeah, a lot less window bright. I don't hear anybody like, oh. Oh, next set. It's like, you know the next set is coming. What you working for? So on this next round, we're gonna do something basketball needs to do to us all the time. I'm starting to remember all this stuff and I'm bringing it all back. Torture y'all, get y'all old school class. Now, halftime. With each one, you're gonna squeeze and hold it for about a millisecond for a Mississippi. One. And you squeeze it until we say the next one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's about to burn, so get your mind ready.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna hurt more than usual. About halfway through. All right, here we go. Begin.
1, sir.
Yes, go.
2, sir.
Switch.
3, sir.
Switch.
4, sir.
Switch.
5, sir.
Switch.
6, sir.
Switch.
7, sir.
Squeeze. Switch.
8, sir.
Switch.
9, sir.
Switch.
10, sir.
Switch.
11, sir.
Switch.
12, sir.
Switch.
13, sir.
Switch.
14, sir.
Switch.
15, sir.
Switch.
16, sir.
Almost down. Switch.
17, sir.
Switch.
18, sir.
Switch.
19, sir.
Switch.
20, sir.
Switch.
21, sir.
Switch.
2, sir.
Switch.
3, sir.
Squeeze. Switch.
4, sir.
Switch.
5, sir.
Go, go, go.
6, sir.
6, sir.
Switch.
7, sir.
Switch.
8, sir.
Switch.
9, sir.
Switch.
10, sir.
Rest. The ones that hurt are the ones that matter. Those are the ones that make a difference. And we have to confuse your muscles. They've done the same thing for a while. We haven't gotten into our leg lifts and mix it up like we usually do. But you can do the same thing and mix it up, just do it a little different.
I miss
Yes, sir.
All right, rest on that, rest on that. While you're breathing, make sure you're breathing to expand your belly. Might get a little stretch going. On this next one, we'll go double time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pop tight just like you did, and imagine the same squeeze that you just engaged, but only do it for, you don't have to do it for a split second.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Third set,
Yes, sir.
begin. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Alright, roll over on the stomachs and get that stretch out. I want you to crank during your stretch, during your toe touches. Do about 3 and then back over to your bottom. Jump. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Bend one leg in.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Jump. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir.
5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Switch.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir.
5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir.
16, sir.
17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Bottom of the feet together.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
One, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir.
3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. A seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, sir.
The same way you do your bow stances, kind of make that same gap for your stretches.
Yes, sir.
You'll end up stretching different muscles. Back to center, seated angle, legs wide apart.
Yes, sir.
Arms up, back straight. Sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Bend one leg back and back.
Yes, sir.
So today is a new unit. We're going to start with the focus of sparring combinations and sparring combinations and sparring, tips and pointers and things like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then toward the end, we'll start going over tiger and crane again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And switch.
Yes, sir.
And stand up.
Yes, sir.
Twist it out, do any additional tricks.
Yes, sir.
Now, kicks. So, I had a hard time getting the early class to do some of the things y'all did last class, just because, kids. All right, talk over. Let's start the drill.
Yes, sir.
So the reason I had y'all do that more intense kind of workout, of course I do like to bring back a little workout because that's the transformation thing that we do all the time. I need to do stuff specifically. But as advanced students, y'all, naturally people, there's a range of people's different sizes, shapes, and all that stuff. Now, in advanced, you should be in better shape than you were in blue. We're older, but we've been putting in this work to get better. So I'm gonna push you a little harder in the warm-ups. The warm-ups, I haven't changed them much. I don't know if I was changing them when any of you were students, actually. But we used to do all kinds of push-ups. We used to do type spider push-ups, where you bend and touch knee to elbow. You switch and touch knee to elbow. We do all kinds of planks, series, and all that kind of stuff. So all that stuff's gonna start coming back. And that makes us more harder than the beginner class, more intense. Right?
Yes, sir.
Same thing happens when you get ready to test for your life test. Start doing CrossFit type stuff, really trying to wear you out. Then you do kung fu for an hour or two.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just want to be realistic with your progress. I want to let you know about that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so come on, let's run it. Let's see. Miss Kelly, you weren't here. The drill we're doing is a sparring drill. If you don't remember, the drill we're doing is a sparring drill. Now, the combination that we're doing is a front leg round, reverse side. And now in order to get the hips spinning the right way to move together and doing your small pivots, we're gonna go here, pivot, here, pivot, here, pivot, here, pivot, here, pivot, here, pivot. Like this skips across the room.
Yes,
And just throwing knee up as high as you can and turning, knee up as high as you can, turn. And when you kind of do the first one, you're gonna try to tighten the hip like if you were actually gonna do kicks. But don't actually kick. Use your knee, throw the knee up. That gives you the momentum to pivot. Like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just pop and start spotting. If you don't want to get dizzy, turn and see your spot. See your spot, turn, see your spot, see your spot. You can point at it if that helps. If that helps. Okay, go. Point, go ahead and start pointing because I can see you struggling now. Yep. Yep. And now give yourself more momentum and go ahead and make it feel like a skip, skip. But remember, you got a spot, so if you get dizzy, pause, get yourself together. And if you need to do that pointing helps me, and I don't mind doing it. It doesn't matter if it looks silly, because honestly, if you were doing those same spins, you'd have a fist out anyway.
Yes, sir.
You never, yeah. So pointing actually is a great idea. So if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks so silly.
It looks like some sort of dance move.
Power Ranger, go. All right.
He's not gonna go.
Spot, so you don't get dizzy.
Oh, that's for care.
Higher knees, Jillian. Yep. Higher. Yep. There you go. Kicking knees. So, not chicken knees, kicking knees, right? So when you go down like this, I just think of that fancy beach fellow, that little kid steward. Look back at him. So, don't go here, boom. You want to go knees up, because that gives you the momentum. That gets you to to do that slide, right? So if I go like this, you see how naturally that kind of went? So it's just the momentum from the leg that kind of gives you that. If I didn't have any momentum, which earlier this was part of the thing that class was having a hard time with, they were just going like this, and they were, right? So it's hard to get momentum to pivot, so you can't be upright, right? So go one more time, and then we're going to start with kicks on tag.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is part of your training too, catch that spot so you won't get dizzy. Still work the same way for now. Good, okay. So I do believe in working both sides, however, for sparring, y'all are gonna fight one side dominant most of the time, to be honest with yourselves. So it's not until you've had extensive practice that you don't do that. So I want to get good at one side, we are gonna do the other side. Just not right away. So go ahead, come on back.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hogan and Mr. Nelson. Ms. Hilary. And Ms. Hale. Perfect, 3. So, yeah, y'all have y'all slots, 3, one here, because y'all gonna run it down the room. I'm gonna go with Mr. Nelson real quick. He's got it on hand. So the kick is front leg round, reverse side. All right. So round, boom, side. Round, boom, side. Boom. Boom. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Do you want to practice that stepping as well, what
What's
you were
that?
doing?
Yes. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So kick, step, strike, kick, strike, tap, tap, tap. It's literally the walls. I took dance. I was a freshman or sophomore. Like, oh gosh, these ladies getting their hands done and stuff. Freshman girls aren't getting their hands done. They're having fingernails with each other. I want you to make your striking squares. When you pivot, throw your knee and a nice pivot so you can make a round kick go horizontal. You did it last class, I know you can. But I don't understand it.
When I'm kicking, like naturally, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention when I was holding the pad.
It's like, processing that. It's like the. Yeah, it's heavy and.
Every time I ever do it, that's what I think like this.
Well, it's harder
Yeah.
to make priorities.
So we need like tap, tap, tap. That's how fast we go. Alright, so if I go boom, tap, boom, back. Tap, tap, tap.
Do you want me to do it higher?
Almost, try it again. So now, throw your knee and then don't kick right away. Get the position around kick. Like that. Get laid for a second, and then get some more space. Now try it again. Start from there.
Thank you.
And then go a little
I
further
don't know
back.
why you got better all of a sudden.
And then do it, yeah, a little further back. Now go from there.
My back, my.
If your legs are longer, it's
Not good for
right,
that,
go here.
We gotta move around.
No, don't, yeah, just do what you were just, do what you just did. That's what I want you to do. That's chasing. And you're long, so you use that, right, sir, because you're kicking like this is as long as you want. Right, and so if I extend, right, you get more. So go ahead and open up for that round. And, when you get ready to do it, open, tap, 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 pop. And then, if you need to reset, you can do that, but make sure you're open, reach for your round.
What are the steps in between?
Let's go, so if you go one, boom. So when I go one, this is one, so this is tap, tap, tap,
Are you gracefully in it?
come over here.
Are you coming it back to me?
No, I'm doing this.
Sorry.
Okay.
So you go one, tap, 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 two, boom. Okay?
Back out, right?
Yeah, essentially, because I'm trying to get close again, but I want to stay in kick position. So, stay there, right there, and then do it, I'm gonna do it the same close position. One, boom,
So I need to take a bigger drink of water.
boom, top, now look over your shoulder. One, so right foot is tap, left foot come back, tap. Not past your left foot though. Tap, tap, and then come back with the left, tap. Now, kick. Yes. Does that make sense? Yeah. So if I go boom, I stay here, but I want to stay in this position. So this is tap, tap, tap.
Kind of like a snake,
Oh,
like this.
Backwards.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 boom.
Yeah, yeah.
And also just find your distance with that.
Which way was it? This way.
Get that hip over first. Yes. Okay.
Go a little farther. So I'm covering about, so I'm going from right here, so I'm covering almost 2 thirds of distance. So move back. Like
Want
sideways,
those toes go around?
sideways.
Yes. Oh, no, it ain't.
Doesn't matter if I miss it, just hold one of the other pieces.
Huh? Is it front?
Oh, I'm tired.
It turns into when you do the twist. It turns into a back leg. The first one's the front
More
leg.
space, more space, more space.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It
Yeah.
turns into back.
For your round.
But the initial-
You got you got more reach, you got about a foot more reach than you do. So your round is coming short here. Put the knees in. Now I want you to extend.
Sorry,
both-
how much is that?
And you'll seem like you're falling into it, you feel like you're falling into it.
Travel a little bit.
Well, no, it's not just when you go one, do that.
Scared I'm
You'll
gonna
do
like run into
that.
something.
And that's good, right? 'Cause that means boom, after you land forward, boom, boom, boom. And use that momentum to push you, keep you going. And that's right.
Oh, goodness.
Boom! Boom.
Okay. Go a little farther. There we go.
More space, more space. Make her chase. Go. Good, awareness. Yeah. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? It looks like y'all are getting it. Nice. So, the only thing I wanted to emphasize, y'all just breathe, catch your breath, all that good stuff. One thing I wanted to emphasize was the snap action of your round kick and not the Muay Thai action of your round kick. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So a snap kick looks like this, right? This is kind of the, I'm not a Taekwondo, but they kind of all look like this, right? Snap. Because you can do it more than once. Snap, snap. Those that have that built up like that, and they do, they do get double points for stuff like that in some tournaments. So that snap, snap kick, you block the first one, bam, and I snap you again in the face with the second one. Because you thought I was going to kick you somewhere else. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We practice those, right? Double doubles.
Yes,
You know what I mean? So, with that being said, if you do this kick here, what is the chance that you can stop it before if you know if you're about to miss?
No way.
Ain't no way. Y'all can? You can? And that's what your round kick turns into if you get eager to hit the pad hard. These are focus mitts, not shields. I'll need you to tap the pad accurately. That's why we're doing all these pivots and stuff and breaking it down like this. So take your time and snap the pad. Pow! A correct round kick makes the pad go thud without this. Oof. Right? It's good for a soccer ball. It's not good for a pad.
Yes, sir.
Control, that's what we're looking for. So go control, and then step, and do the rest, if you need to. But make sure it's really nice,
Yes, sir.
really controlled. You should be able to stop it if it was an infant right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, now. Like aim, and shoot, not, aim, shoot!
Sir.
Oh, y'all doing great.
Well, I say focus on what you say.
Never mind.
I know, it's like easy, like to me.
Yeah, it's, for you, it's just like getting that.
No,
That'll-
we're still on
Yeah,
this.
that's what you rotate, you can't get. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah.
I like those kids, that would say that.
Yeah, that's good.
Like the teacher said. And the teacher like, all right, y'all gonna have a break up here. Oh, I was wondering, it's like, God, it's my break too. Get a break for me. Go. I'll answer your question in a second. Jeez. Recess. Yes, yeah, but no, see, recess. We, recess. Recess, go, recess, away from me. Just go.
You're getting your leg up.
If you stay over here, you're gonna be in
You're
timeout.
also leaning
If you
back.
stand right next to me, you're in timeout. Get away from me.
You're straight up.
That would be me as a person.
Your leg gets stuck.
I need a penny.
Yeah, and it's going.
My legs
No,
were.
no, we love kids. I'm
Right.
not-
Instead of
Like a golf club.
Instead of like a baseball.
You know, they all got cell phones now. It's like, did you call your mom?
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Why are you talking to me if you already called 911?
I would have given my.
They were on their way, bro. All right, y'all, come on back here.
Sir.
Any questions? Any questions? Any revelations? Aha moments? Like, ooh, oh man. If only.
It's like slow down and keep moving.
Yep. That's a real thing. Slow down and keep moving. That's very true. It's, I mean, it's so, it's just really,
It's almost Tai Chi.
it's like cliche. So much cliche stuff comes up when you're, and it's like, oh man, if people were listening to this right now, they just think. It's very true. That is true. All right. You want to do it again? See it again? I think I'm kind of making this combination up, but I know that combination is a good combination.
Until I start going.
I think you might be right.
Mine again.
Might be right. I don't know what it's
I like to
going
go
to
for the head when they all freaked out.
Oh, that's right. Plus, that's right.
Sorry. I don't know why I'm not.
It might be that one. It might be that one.
Okay, let's go.
Don't touch it every time. Get away from him.
Okay.
So what'll help, because you're trying to see the speed, trying to increase the speed and the volume.
Uh-huh.
If you go here like you're sparring, practice, this is your practice thing.
Yeah, is that, oh yeah, I get it there.
And if you need to switch, right? Just, yeah, but go ahead, that's your practice. Here, keep 1 foot forward, 1 foot back.
Yes, I do.
It's gonna burn, I'm just, that camera's gonna get tight, but you'll be good.
It's like fencing.
Yeah, like that. Nice. Yes. Yep.
Try to get those backward steps.
I'm gonna run you down this.
Sorry, if you're going too fast, I can tell you to stop.
One thing.
If you want to go slower, you want
Good, okay. So now, if you stay leaned over for your side, you'll have more range.
Okay.
What's happening is, yeah, you're trying to stand up, because you're trying to get ready to push. You're on to the next move already.
Yeah.
So, once you go, boom, boom, once you get here, your extra bit of range comes from this shift. And then, down. Yeah, because there's another technique coming after this.
Okay. I kind of felt that.
Yeah, so leave yourself open to finish it off. After you got, boom, boom, you're gonna finish, like, finish right there.
I know. I'm trying to go a little bit slower, that's why.
I mean, you can even have, you can even
Okay.
when you don't hang out with it. You can even look forward.
Sorry.
It's either a strike or another.
I know, I said be fast.
Yeah, wait till that leg is out of that. Perfect, yeah. Right, yeah, so after you, boom, boom, and go ahead, go into it. Because committed, you can't stop it, honestly. And did you ever watch those guys do those kicks and they miss? They have to, right? And that's the matter of your speed, but when you pop forward, that's okay. Because you committed to that kick. Most of the time, you commit to the promise you're going to get it. Right? If I commit, like, I know I'm going to touch. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you, after that,
No lazy snapping. Snap and pull it back. Snap, pull it back. Turn left.
That was blue.
Snap, pull it back. Don't cross in front. Keep moving wrong. Cross in front. Slide the foot like this. Look. There you go. Turn. Go. Boom. Let's go. Go. Boom, nice. Boom, go get it. Straight. Perfect. Boom. Nice.
A lot more reach.
A lot more reach, and now each technique is clear. As a judge, I can call out everything you do. I can call out where you got the point. That's what you need. That's what you need Well,
see.
good technique is good technique. Like I said, everything's better. But as a judge, if I'm one of the judges, there's three, and I could be sub-judge, there's the main judge and sub-judge, he's calling,
Sorry.
and I say what I see over here. So when he says points, and he says, and I say that you got two, and he's like, okay, well, what did you see? I have to be able to say, he did a front leg round, and then he did a reverse side, that reverse side landed. He's like, okay, right, so,
Right.
that's that kind of thing.
Very easy on.
That's right, that's talking and stuff. All right, how y'all feel?
Yes, sir.
This is so
Yeah, check it out, check it out, check it out, walk it out. So if you didn't take dance, anytime I mention stuff, there's so many videos and stuff out there, I always encourage y'all to go look at a video. I don't know if it'll do for you what it does for me, but I learn a lot from watching other people do stuff. And I take a lot of that in, and I keep that, store that if it's useful, kind of stuff. So I do watch, like I said, watch a little bit of street fights, like real life self-defense, real life fight, where somebody has to live real life, defend themselves, be a surveillance camera, because you see them, and those are posted online. One guy that specifically talks over and talks about the video, he's very knowledgeable, he teaches self-defense classes and
That's like SAR or something?
active self-protection.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. That.
Active self-protection, he's a good channel to watch, just to be knowledgeable of stuff, not to become paranoid, so. Watch, I always kind of mention, just watch how much you watch, and start going to the grocery store, and this is a regular day, and you're like, you are not a secret ops agent now, just relax, man. You have a day job, chill. But it is good to be aware of how that stuff happens, and the things you can be aware of, and he's very good at pointing that stuff out in the video, so you can kind of see if you were ever in a similar situation. Maybe there's some decisions you should kind of make to defend yourself. Just i.e., of course, if people over here start fighting, hey, maybe I should go outside, or go get my car and leave, or stuff like that. It's kind of common sense stuff. For most, I realize common sense isn't that common, so I started saying good sense. Common sense doesn't exist that much anymore. And y'all know it doesn't. Don't be honest. How many? Yeah, some people you see so say, "Why are you doing that?" Jeez, wow, stop it. So, why was I telling you that? I forgot.
Be aware.
Oh yeah, watch the videos, but also so same thing with the way we spar. Watch how some of these guys skate across the ring really quickly. So watch like a Taekwondo Olympic match, or just like any type of, Taekwondo tournament, and see how they spar. Sorry.
On ESPN Plus, they have this thing called Detail,
Yes.
and Cormier will like go through a fight, and then like he'll break down like all the techniques.
Yes.
And like why they like, he folded into that corner, because he's trying to stay away from his right hand, and like, I mean, it's like extremely detailed.
Like if you study
It's on
about
ESPN Plus, or Hulu.
they treat the Taekwondo, they treat it just like boxing. So they take a Taekwondo and they treat it just like that. So the same way you sit there and watch old Mayweather, Tyson fight, and talk about what he's good at and what his strategy is and all that kind of stuff. Do the same thing as sparring for Taekwondo, because it's a real sport, right? Just not all widely acknowledged. So you train a rare sport. Most people don't do. And so what we do here is a mix of kickboxing and Taekwondo. So we do some practical, because all Taekwondo isn't the best self-defense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we try to pull from what's useful and show you all that stuff.
Yes.
Any questions? The first day kind of in it. Any questions? No? All right. So Matt Sparring mentioned it to me. I'm going to mention it to you. We're looking, nothing set, and we haven't made any decisions. Looking to start opening contact activities. Optional. Of course, optional. So it's up to you. If you're ready for that, you want to do that, yes. If not, of course, same way we've been having curriculum and things for you to do separate from that, we will have that for those that choose to do that. But you want to put your gear on, we'll just go through the rules. Of course, you'll try to have your mask on. If you can get one of these type of masks with a form to keep it off your face, we don't want to hyperventilate. We're not going to spar for extended periods of time just because we have these on. So it'll be short rounds. We'll take breaks and try to make sure everybody's feeling all right. Nobody in there, we're not trying to dehydrate anybody, have everybody pass out first day in. So, that's the thing we're thinking about starting within the next couple months. So if that's something you're down with, we'll be in my site, have to sanitize, wash hands before and after. Of course, keep the mask on, like I said, and be respectful of the other person, like stop, all that stuff. Yeah, we're not grapplers, so we're not gonna be hugging. There'll be space and we're swinging wind and stuff, but still, we're working out, we're sweating. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right, so we're gonna be as safe as we can and do things like, do that.
Sir.
Take a break and then come back with your swords.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.